Hello, 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 and welcome to part 2 of today's streams on this fine Thursday, not Sunday, Thursday. We went to the castle yesterday in Heberheim, and killed the king. I'm sure he doesn't like that very much, but that's what we did. On our mission to find Ikara. We haven't found her yet, so I suppose that she is actually still somewhere in said castle. So I would say, without further ado, we are actually heading over there, going back into the castle and finding her. Right? Right. Yep. After Arhu is so kind as to open up our little things that we have here that we can't use yet because it is not open, not identified. So Arhu, would you be
welcome,
kind person and do that quickly for us? Thank you. Awesome. What do we... You can sell this. Oh, this is nice.
I have seen the void, and it haunts me. Follows my vision like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions. But only in the dark can light be born. Let us cling to that and hope.
Very nice. Okay.
How can I help you, my friend?
You can buy that stuff from me. Thank you. Awesome. And now, making a quick save, and then heading back to Heberheim, or Heberheim. Hi, Foley. Oh no, you know what? I can actually go here. Make it easier. That is way easier. Can I learn this book, by the way? Wait, didn't we have a... Hi, Grim Rider. Didn't we have a book? Well, apparently not. Apparently not. Hi, Sione. Okay, slowly does the trick. Then we go here so we don't trot through that poison. That's at least the plan. Well, of course, Jahan has different plans. Alright, there's the king. Plop. There's the king. And we have this whole area. Oh no, we need to go to the to the forge with the staff. Yeah. Yeah. Is it called lava pits? Yeah. Fine, we go there first. Fuel doesn't like us much here. Ooh. How did we not grab that gold? Oh, that! What? What happened yesterday? Why didn't we grab any of the gold?
Toasty.
Okay, now knock down here. There we go.
On the mend.
Combine the forge with that one.
Brother, sister, we are free! And who is this? Can it be that a frail mortal human faced and bested our own scheming Boreas?
Yeah.
But this is no mortal, I see. Strange you'd take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall of course honor your chosen form. Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brother sooner or later.
Well, he kind of brought it upon himself.
Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subjects of the realm of Fairy, do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. If, no, not if, but when, we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally.
Who are you?
I am King Sewer of the Summer Kingdom of Calvia, brother, alongside the other elemental monarchs, to the unfortunate and insane Boreas. In earlier days, we ruled the four realms of Fairy in relative peace, each of us the master of our own kingdom. But something changed in Boreas. He grew darker somehow, more than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried, yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the Lord of Hyperheim, and it was his right to rule it as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hyperheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of Fairy, in upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however, it was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure. A woman with a stare like blackest fire. In her staff she held a demonic power, the likes of which I've never felt. And and as we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light of Fairy again.
I'm looking for the White Witch. Do you know where she might be?
A White Witch? Yes. From within our stifling prison, I did indeed hear mention of that name. It seems Boreas was tasked by a power he seemed nearly to fear. To guard the witch at all costs. If she were an important charge, he would have most certainly kept her in his innermost prison chambers.
How do I get into the prison?
Boreas penitentiaries are impregnable.
Ew.
Iberheim serves as Fair's prison realm for a reason. Our brother was the most exquisitely gifted jailer in the land. With his ability to bring charges in and out of his prison at will, he never needed to build a single door leading in or out. As I recall, however, some years ago there was a shocking incident in which an earth elemental broke 3 of his convicted brethren free of our brother's inner chambers. He never shared his method, and Boreas was never able to discover how the humiliation happened.
You say it was a woman who trapped you? What do you know about her?
I listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone, and scores of imps he'd invited to Hyperheim. After that, the two parted, and I heard little more of the woman. In his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse about the demon woman. I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us.
Oh, okay. Well then, hi Spooky. Hello. Although no, that one. I'll take my leave. How are they doing? They are happy. They are happy to be out of the prison. I'm doing good. Much better. Do you have anything? Oh, you do. Ooh. I don't have that much money left. You have the nicest things here, my dudes. Can't afford all that, but nice. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Apparently it's not what you thrive for. Yeah. Apparently. Not quite sure I understood that right, but I guess that's what they're going for. Mm-hmm. How's you? How's the paperwork coming along? Castle entrance. There we go. And then we go slowly. Small steps. So we don't fall. That's the goal.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled.
Is taking a nap an option? Oh, maybe I can just walk past it. Apparently that's not where we're going for now. Fine, let's try to get this way then.
I'm freezing here!
It's so cold here.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
That's great. Where? Oh, there. Let's save.
I need hastening! Feel the pain of my stain!
Okay.
Like hauling an anchor!
Okay. What about here then? Oh wait, then I'm here again. So I have to go in there, but how do I do that? Huh. And now the door is open. Great, but that doesn't do me anything good. Hi, Father Sky. Thanks for your 215 streak. Thank you. Appreciate that. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Oh. Flops. Neutron. There we go. Oh, that's just it. Okay, so I suppose the prison is through this door. But how do we get to that? The elemental staff does nothing? How do we get in there? Okay. That dream? What dream? What was the dream? Did I miss a... Did I miss a button here? Ugh. Or can I just walk through there? Didn't even try that. No, can't go in there. Why not? Why not? Hold on. Ah, okay. Got it. Oh, can we go back to a normal... To a normal view? I hate this view. I hate this view. Thank you. Yeah, apparently we have to talk to them again. Am I muted? Or something? Can you hear me? Okay. I was just wondering because I I don't get any answers on my follow-up questions, but hey, that seems to be a thing as of late. Got it. But thank you. Good to know that I'm not muted. The uni can't talk anymore? Alright. Okay.
Our champion has returned. Have you yet determined how I might repay my debt? It would be an honor to assist the soul who dared to slay the King of Winter.
Well, apparently you just answered the question. I was asking why if a nap is an opportunity, but apparently you are doing that already, so good on you. Continue.
Penitentiaries are impregnable. Iberheim serves as Fair's prison realm for a reason. Our brother was the most exquisitely gifted jailer in the land. With his ability to bring charges in and out of his prison at will.
We heard all that before.
However, some years ago there was a shocking incident in which an earth elemental broke 3 of his convicted brethren.
We talked to him. Why do you not want to take a nap, if I may ask? Oh, good luck with the studies. Where the heck do you want me to go, game? the way up to the forge again? Ah, okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so
Infernal embrace!
I don't ask any follow-up questions for the next couple of days. Got it. Understood. Yeah, that seems to be the thing for the last couple of days now. It's good to know, so I don't have to do any follow-ups. Just take everything at face value and then that's good.
Everything I touch burns in sacrifice.
I don't have braining to do? Oh. Okay, wow. Today is a day of revelation. Got it. Okay. Cool. Alright.
Burning touch!
It also does nothing here. Hey, Shabtai.
Such tragedy. Such pointless loss of life.
Where is the entrance to that prison?
Damn these elemental fiends! How did we imps ever offend fire or earth?
I feel like I've been set in stone.
I'll avenge you, my fallen brother.
Wow, that's worth a lot of...
Damn these elemental fiends!
A lot
Did we
of
ever
gold.
offend fire or earth?
Fair
So,
enough.
you have tracked me down, have you? The last hour of Act 6 strikes. He is to be undone by the devils that call themselves Immaculates. Immaculate, even though they are so very violently flawed of mind and soul. Go on, do it. I have no fight left in me.
I am not an immaculate, Sir Imp. I have no intention of killing you.
You're not. Could it be I finally meet some sanity in this twisted realm of fairy? By all means, let us talk then, and behave like civilized beings.
What happened to you?
Things of nightmare, human. They came here, your kind, because they were promised a special stone by the king of this land. We served him loyally, our sovereign, the great Boreas, but he betrayed us. We were surrendered to the Immaculates so that they could slaughter us and fuel the stone with our blood. For what unholy purpose, I do not know.
Okay.
Some of us rebelled and ran. Of course we did. But they've been tracking us through the storm. We were able to fight off and even kill a couple of our pursuers. But now, I fear I am the last one left.
Tell me more about Hyberheim.
You should have seen this land before Boreas seized power. Each and every season passed with utmost splendor. But now, there is only winter and snowstorms. The very elements have lost their minds, have come to life in terrible forms to battle one another. The land of fairy, where fairies dwell, no more.
What can you tell me about your kind and your link to King Boreas?
You must know that we imps have wandered many a world after our escape from demon overlords in the frightful dimension of Nemesis centuries ago. After long and arduous travels through untold earths, some of us ended up here in the land of fairy. Boreas, not yet king at the time, welcomed us because he had heard of our reputation as master builders. So we built him his fortress and his prison, riddled them with the traps and trickery he desired, and in return, we were given a new home. But we mistook his ambition for kindness. In blood did we pay for our gullibility.
From the looks of it, you have some trouble with elementals too.
So I have. The fates must be conspiring against me. We barely managed to escape the knives of the Immaculates, only to be waylaid by elementals gone haywire. Luckily, they seemed to be as bent on one another's destruction as they were on ours. But the fact remains, I am the only one alive to tell the tale.
No.
It's all King Boreas' doing. It must be. He is the one who unleashed this storm, and he is the one behind all this elemental madness.
Tell me about the special stone you mentioned.
I thought it was naught but a pretty jewel, said to have fallen from the sky. But when they poured blood over it, the stone seemed to soak it up with a greedy thirst indeed. It's like it became alive. It teemed with energy, like looking into the eye of a dragon. She smiled her wicked smile, the leader of the Immaculates. That woman is truly evil. She delights in slaughter and rivers of blood.
Have you seen a white witch by any chance?
I haven't, no. But if you're looking for her around these parts, chances are she's been dragged into the dungeons of the king. He keeps a prison from which there is no escape. I should know. I built it.
I need to find a way into the prison. Can you help me?
Yes. The deed has been done. I can sense it. The Immaculates here have been given a taste of their own bloody medicine, and admission to the prison is yours. Now then, Boreas can magically transport himself in and out, but there is a physical path as well. Go where I put a mark on your map.
Perfect.
You'll find a stone golem's head there, in whose mouth a secret entrance to a tunnel can be found, if you dig for it. Once inside, tread with the utmost care. Explosive devices have been placed all over, part of a sadistic game Boreas enjoys playing. Prisoners think they found an escape, only to be blown to bits in the dark.
Ew.
Yet, through this maze of mines, you must maneuver if you want to reach the prison.
Okay. Well, that's comforting. Kinda. Or not. Okay, where do we go? Oh, down here. I was close. I was really close. Alright, well then that's where we are going.
Damn these elemental things!
Getting too cold
How
to
did we
concentrate.
imps ever offend fire or earth?
Alrighty then. That's where we're going. You're not evil? Who said?
I'm freezing here!
Bitter chill!
Hi to the Lurker Lounge. Okay, I just needed to go a little bit further, it seems. Oh, here. Okay. Good.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Good, good.
I've spotted something interesting.
I will, Buzzerhound. I will, thank you.
Thank the gods for our trusty shovel, the hatch!
May it lead us to the prison like we were told.
Okay then. Into the prison with the deadly traps. Oh, I see.
This? It looks strange.
I will do no such thing. Oh. Well, that was... Okay. Well, that worked. Kinda. You know, Father Sky, you're the first one who's asking. Thank you. I have been well, a little bit sad, not gonna lie. but mostly well. Trying to figure a few things out.
Wrath of the Magi!
No. Okay, and falling again.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
You did? Where? Is that? No, there's a trap. Alright. Well, if we can get rid of all those traps with the staff. What? Neat.
I'm powerless to act.
Ow. Okay. Well.
Demon breath, I've been paralyzed!
I take stunt over being burned and poisoned. Yep. Stunt is alright. Ooh-wee.
I can't move! I feel like I've been set in stone!
Is there a barrel or something somewhere that I can throw onto that trap? Or did I incinerate everything? That could be. I can pick you up. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we... Can you throw it a little bit further, given that you have more strength? You can! Yay! Fantastic. Thank you for the offer, Father Sky. Thank you for the offer. I have been ranting. Now it just needs to... It just needs to take fruit, somehow. But thank you, appreciate the offer. And Spoopy, I didn't mean today. I meant over the last... days? Weeks? You.
Try to resist this,
Oh,
worm.
All right. $2.5 million? Well, you get there. You'll get there at some point. I'm not changing that number. I'm not
Looks like we found
upping the
prison
number.
rush. The White Witch must be around here somewhere.
If she hasn't been tortured to death in this hellhole.
I feel better already.
Mine. Over here. Mine.
Let's save. Well, I'm not going to up the number.
Over here.
That's a good thing, no?
You alright, mate? In a bit of a pickle, are ya? Look like you're proper stuck in there.
Who might you be?
I'm Tyler, mate. What's your name, Sunshine?
No.
Rat killer, is he?
I could use some help getting out of here, if you're willing.
Yeah? Leave her over there, opens the gate, mate. I'll pull it for you, if you help me back. Me stomach's rumbling. Got some cheese I could nibble on?
I'm afraid I don't.
You what? Fine. I'll just sit on my arse and wait then.
Really? Really?
A word in your ear, mate. A word in your ear, mate.
You little bugger. I don't have any cheese.
I spotted something interesting.
Is there some cheese in there? That might be nice. Aha!
Into the fray once more.
So, about that lever.
Alright, mate? Yeah?
Nice try, though. Still kinda new? With a 13-month son? Still kinda new? Alright. How long does that new face hold on then? Just asking for a friend. What's GremlinCon? A meetup. A meetup. Like Father Sky said, it's a convention. Ow! That's... Ow! The floor's lava, literally. Is there... Okay, question.
These flames bite deep.
Okay, you're a little bit stupid right now, are you? Yeah, a little bit. Hey, what happens if I go invisible here? Do you still see me? There has to be a button for you somewhere as well, because you're turning left and right. And if you are... Hold on.
Intruder spied.
Good God, you're stupid. Thanks for the lurk. Hi, Slaker. Okay, you all come here. We are not going together. Everybody moves on there. Oh, do I have scrolls of invisibility? I have one. Well then. Okay. So that's not happening. Got it. So you have to be invisible. Or kill those statues. Question is, how do we do that? Minus... Fire resistance mitigates incoming fire damage? Are you kidding me?
Pyromancer's path!
Okay. Entropic.
Assassin's armor!
Yeah, it looks like they are immune to damage. So how about I go here, open up this one, which is called Hyberheim Prison. Click on you. Bring you here. Click on you. Bring you here. Click on you. And bring you here. And then we save. That worked. That's not cheating. They shouldn't put a gate just there. Okay, you're only watching there. All right. The proper way. You're
Nation, not even a crack.
You're funny. The proper way. I have no idea when you left
Seems
off,
the
Entropic.
Winter King
So
has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
There she is.
Nation,
The White
not
Witch.
even a crack.
A prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery, we'll have to use to get her out.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
There she is. The White Witch. A prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery,
know how long she'll
or
last within
worse,
that ice.
sorcery,
There
we'll have
must
to
be a
use to
way.
get her out.
yeah, let's talk
Source
to you.
Hunter, you have found us.
Yes.
Here she is at last. Ikara.
It looks the same as Baldur's Gate. This is Divinity Original Sin, and well, the only thing that they have in common is that they're both from Larian Studios. But That's the only similarity.
Oh, but look at her. She has been encased in ice so unyielding that none of my spells melt even a fraction of its surface.
Now, I think the real question is, what is the proper way? Hi, Alchemist. Good afternoon, or good morning.
You find me at a loss. I admit it. For I've no idea what sorcery, or dare I say it, sorcery, will set her free.
Ooh, fun. There has to be a way to set her free.
Quite so. Boreas is dead and the seasons have been freed. Surely they can break their brother's magic.
Okay. All red cars with 4 wheels have to be BMWs. No, it is not the same game. This is Divinity Original Sin. And as I said, the only thing that they have in common is that they are both from Larian Studios. Okay, so... And how do we break her free?
Damnation! Not even a crack! It seems the Winter King
There
has
she
woven
is.
ice too
The White
rare
Witch.
and powerful
A
for
prisoner
mere
in ice.
fire.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery,
I don't know how
we'll have
long
to
she'll
use to
last
get
within
her
that
out.
ice.
Ah,
There must be
okay.
a way.
Okay. Got it. Got it. That would be an interesting thing, right? Yeah. However, if I could bring her out of the prison, then out of the ice, then I wouldn't necessarily need to bring her to the statues, right? Just a thought. Where you could find a beaker? What is a beaker? Well, the genre is the same. Yeah, it's a fantasy RPG. One would think so, Slaker. One would think so. Right, the details. Okay, let's go into the details. Baldur's Gate 3 looks more realistic. The characters are more realistic, not as overly colorful if you don't use any mods. There is clearly a ton more magic visible.
Our champion has returned. Have you yet determined how I might repay my debt? It would be an honor to assist the soul who dared to slay the King of Winter.
I found the White Witch, but she's trapped in ice. Can you help me free her? Ooh, and Baldur's Gate 3 is completely voice acted.
Source Hunter, it would be my
Although no, the main
sincere
character isn't.
honor.
That's a point for you.
Take this rune and use it to summon me when you're near the witch once more. If she can be extracted from Boreas ice, I'll find a way to make it so.
Nice, thank you.
That in it. We must be on our way then. The spring and autumn kingdoms won't rule themselves, you know. May our paths cross soon, Source Hunter.
Source Hunter! That's a good point, Slaker. Yeah. That's a good point. It is more D&D style. More obvious D&D style. Triangular glass? Wow. Oh, that thing. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I think Sione is right. Amazon is a good starting point for that. Because I think that the chemistry teachers at your kid's school might not be...
There must be a way.
Might not take too well to have their
There she is.
beakers
The
stolen.
White Witch, a prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery, we'll have to use to get her out.
This is your White Witch, then. And you're sure you want to free her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have wasted such precious ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have been rather severe indeed.
The next Divinity remake from the first? So they are making a Divinity, they are working on it. And they said that they will not touch or even think about a Baldur's Gate 4 anytime soon. If ever. So that's why they're making Divinity, which looks, from the first trailer that I saw, pretty good, to be honest. That looked pretty good.
But I am in your debt, and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice of this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame.
That's true. That's very true. Baldur's Gate 3 is the peak of Baldur's Gate. And they themselves don't know how to top it, so they don't even touch it. They're not even thinking about it. The last thing I read just a couple of days ago is that they do not touch Baldur's Gate now.
Of Leandra to inter her only sister in a barren tundra for eternity.
Ikara, you're all right? The ice, King Boreas, and your sister. What a frigid hell you've endured.
And yet not even a frigid hell like this could induce you to put on a shirt, could it, Ahu? My old friend, surely I have you to thank for my salvation.
Hello, what am I, chopped liver?
That honor goes to a pair of talented source hunters, actually.
Thank you.
If not for their efforts, I'd be quite uselessly prowling around your prison still.
Then perhaps I ought to address my savior directly.
That's a point.
Source Hunter, is that the masquerade? Well, what a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters?
Listen here. I just freed you from your own sister. How about you be a tad nicer in conversation? What do you mean, masquerade? We are members of the Order of Source Hunters.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Do pardon me. I didn't mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals. Not at all. Please, let's do carry on.
Are you the White Witch?
Oh, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name. Ikara, that is. Charmed. But I hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as white and witchy as you'd hoped?
Had the ice some impact on your... Anyway, how did you become imprisoned here?
First things first, Source Hunter. For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks. My soul had withered in this prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help.
Well, you truly are sassy enough to let me know that I am unworthy.
Now, about the culprits. My corrupted sister and the mad Winter King. When I realized exactly where and to whom Leandra was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again. But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter. That was her mistake, and my blessing. I never would have imagined Leandra capable of dealing with the likes of Boreas, but she has changed into someone I hardly recognize anymore.
You stand accused of murdering the Sicilian High Counselor Jake.
I take no pleasure in the memory of that night. The thought of hurting anyone or anything is abhorrent to me. But in this case, I judged it necessary. If you've come this far, I trust you've learned that the Counselor was far from a humble civil servant. This doesn't excuse my behavior, but perhaps it can help to explain it.
What happened the night of Jake's murder?
It's a sordid story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters, a philanderous, treacherous wizard, death and mayhem. Are you sure you're interested in such things?
Continue.
The sparkle in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this. And, in truth, the events of that night were but one part of a larger and much darker matter. A matter in which I'll dare to beg your assistance before we're through with one another. Now that terrible night.
Yes. Oh.
One night, as I slept, I had a sudden revelation. No dream, but a vision.
Oh my.
My sister Leandra and my lover Zandalor. I didn't understand, but I recognized their location. Syceel's King Crab Inn. I arrived and looked through their window, but inside, everything was wrong. Leandra had fled, and Counselor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in his hand and hate in his eyes. As I watched, he drove the dagger deep into Zandalor's heart, and I was too late to stop him. In that moment, I broke. I saw before me not a man, not even a beast, but evil incarnate. And I used Source to slay him. On the floor lay Zandalor. In my hands, I held Jake's life force. I had sworn never to use Source, but I couldn't walk away. And so I did the unthinkable.
Uh-oh.
I used the Counselor's life to save Zandalor's. He was alive, but only just. Betrayal. Murder. Source. We were all of us guilty now. If you were any other Source Hunter, I suppose you'd strike me down where I stand after that terrible admission. Fortunately for us both, you are no other Source Hunter.
Tell me more about Leandra.
My own little sister, if you can imagine it. She was always the more ambitious, the more exacting of us, and she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King Boreas in imprisoning me here confirms my worst fears. She is planning something far greater than I could have anticipated. For this reason, and with a heavy heart, I must ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leandra has become entwined in the dark arts. I hate to extend my own invitation, Source Hunter, but I believe I ought to accompany you to Zigzax's hideout. Presumptuous, yes, but I'd recognize the imp's essence just about anywhere.
Okay.
Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself into our dearest Rivellon. And I believe I know where we must begin. Ah, but unless that's a bear flailing through the threads of time, I do believe Master Zixax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3, 2...
Uh-oh. What? Count more.
Hunters, you've done it!
Oh.
Ikara is free!
Yes.
Ah, what good it does my impish heart to see her safe and bright as ever! We have much to discuss.
Yes.
Come one and all to the end of time. A spot of something warm and the soft glow of the tapestry ought to do us all a bit of good, Ikara, now, if we're done playing hide and seek, let's not waste a jot more time. Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
After you, Master Zixax.
So that's the White Witch, eh? I expected someone a little more evil. I can't say I'd cut her down from a stake, but she sure has fewer horns than I expected.
Here is a woman clearly deserving of respect, Medora. Please, for once, let not your source-addled presumptions cloud your judgment.
Okay. So the IP belongs to Wizard of the Coast. So they can decide if there will be another one or not. That is true. Larian licensed it. I think that's what you meant with licensing, Bazahan?
We've solved the murder and caught the culprit. Yet this case feels anything but closed.
There's more to this crime than simple fact. Killing a killer is hardly the same as killing an innocent, after all.
We'll have to learn more before we can assess Ikara's true guilt in this matter.
Yeah.
Fortunately, she seems quite eager to tell us more about this entire dark affair.
Romantic. Okay, wait, did you all leave already? Sure. I take the portal. Just... Well, the fact is that they are working on Divinity now. And that maybe we get another Baldur's Gate, maybe not. Who knows? That's in the stars. We freed Ikara and learn of the true circumstances of Councillor Jack's murder. That night, Leandra had a dalliance with her sister's lover Zandalore. Sensing their union, Ikara went to the King Crab Inn, only to discover that Leandra had fled and Councillor Jake, her lackey, had plunged a dagger into Zandalore's heart. Ikara sacrificed the Councillor in order to save Zandalore, and the two fled. We should go to the end of time and have a further talk with Ikara to see where our quest leads us next. On my way. There we go.
I see Master Zixax has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour. From the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again?
This is our homestead on the shelter plane at the end of time.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zixax makes sense.
Oh, thank you. Hi to the Lurker Lounge.
Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Let's start from the beginning. How was your sister involved with the dire happenings around Rivellon?
I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens. Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source, but our parents were determined to curb the power within us. Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters.
Then it's true, you're a sorcerer.
I am. But there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy. Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power. We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences.
What consequences do you mean?
Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil? Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion. No. No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this.
You mean someone of your own order killed your parents?
They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The Source Hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done.
What became of Leandra and yourself?
From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable. We would survive, thrive even, within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close. Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions.
Tell me what happened between yourself, Leandra, and the wizard.
My sister and I were mired in a solitary existence, witches among the trees when Zandalor came. Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and she wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered. Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalor and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side. We were a content trio, the 3 of us, but base impulse would undo us.
What do you mean by base impulse?
As you know, Leandra and I were soul-forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalor, and she knew I had too. But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine.
Oh, that worked well.
Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years. My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
And what's next? How do we stop Leandra?
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her. But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans. How many of these so-called Immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them? Your journey must begin in the Lacula mines, where she has been accumulating materials and manpower for a purpose as yet unknown. The way will be dangerous. Her allies are growing more powerful and numerous by the minute, but we must discover exactly what Leandra is planning and why.
What can you tell me about infiltrating the mines?
A soul forge comes with its own benefits, Source Hunter. Though our connection has weakened, I still see the occasional vision of Leandra's doings, the pangs of her deepest felt emotions, and flashes of her triumphs. One vision. I had thought it was only a nightmare, but now I see it was something much worse. Leandra is collecting materials, precisely what, I cannot say, and is hard at work shaping them into something sinister. Her frustrations are rivaled only by her mirth. I can see she's growing closer and closer to achieving something dire. You must make your way deep into the mines to see exactly what she's planning.
While you sit up here, legs crossed in the end of time where nobody can touch you? Is there no redeeming your sister?
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end. What she needs is a hand, my hand, out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Okay.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives. What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul. I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on. If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness.
Hi, Balroni. Hello. The same old story, yeah.
The way may be treacherous, but you must get inside. I fear my sister is doing something dreadful so far from the light of day.
Fine then. Well, that's a revelation.
So this tapestry represents all of time. One wouldn't think time itself would include so many threads dangling temptingly where any source hunter. Welcome, welcome.
I've learned about the relationship between Zalindor and Zandalor and the two witch sisters. You told me you had no idea who the stranger in the inn could have been.
Yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid.
A fib? Really?
Zandalor is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source Hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
How about being honest if I'm doing your job? My dear. Just pointing that out there. You know, for no apparent reason, of course. Okay, let's repair our gear before we go back to the Lucala forest and infiltrate the Immaculates. And no, Bazachoun, you're not annoying. I was under the impression that the game was made solely by Larian. I didn't know that the IP was owned by Wizard of the Coast. So, no, you are not annoying. just pointing that out there. Everything repaired. Perfect.
How might I serve our mission? Did you know
I have met
anything about his
with
affair with
Leandra
King
in the realm of Hyberheim. She is using the Starstones to create Bloodstones.
Leandra. She desires to be Mother of the Void, but you have the power to undo her born-in-blood litter. Though they be baptized in blood, you can cleanse the Starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim queen.
Aha. Why does it show as a quest here?
I have seen the void, and it haunts me.
Why do I still have to talk to her?
Like confused spots after staring in the sun.
Zigzag?
We are haunted by the same vision, my friend. The end of all visions. But only in the dark can light
in the next chamber.
Let us cling to that and hope. How might I serve our mission?
By telling me why I still need to talk to you.
Threads I weave and tales I see. All. She is one whose history is shrouded in darkness.
Yes.
He is the instigator. He is the beginning. The threads tell me that once... Oh. I can clearly read that, but how can this be now that you stand before me a human? Can the answer be anything but duty? Never did you waver from your...
Okay, apparently you don't have anything else from me right now. Alright. I suppose here? Wait, Wait. Before we started all this, we went... We went to Silver Glen. And we went into Loic's house and into the cellar. And there we found a way to the Immaculate... Not to the Trials, but some other place there. That one. Hold on.
Oh, I needed that.
Right.
On the mend!
And here, young initiates, witness an overgrowth of Rivellonus anticoagula.
Oh. Phantom Forest. I'm not sure that we are...
I sense something here. A great darkness, yes, but more than that, a great power.
After what we've been through, buddy, I'd say we can take on just about anything.
Void demons are besetting, storms, shuddering, homestead.
Demons creep through the rift. They must all be destroyed.
Hold on. I'm not sure I'm even supposed to be here.
Not just any demons. Void demons. They are impervious to attacks with weapons or magic that any creature of this world can muster. But they have one weakness. for their simmering presence has permeated this area through and through for a long time. Tenebrium, that is the answer. The black ore that is dark as the void itself. Arm yourself with this foul material, and you shall be able to shred their bloodstone that controls their portal.
What portal?
The rift is the portal through which the demons seep. There is blood magic at work here, and he who says blood magic says immaculates. A bloodstone fuels the rift. Obliterate it, and the rift shall close. I've scouted ahead a bit and seen that 3 paths, or what passes for paths, lead to the center of the wasteland that lies before you. To the left is an encampment of immaculates. Yes, they're but immaculates, but their weapons look sharp as shark's teeth. So don't barge in like cats at a dog's wedding.
What?
The central path is a big no-no too, brimming with demons. I really wouldn't recommend it. Which leaves the right path, which may not be the right path at all, for it is deceptively calm along its trail and positively overflowing with magma. So basically, I can offer you 3 options.
And all of them suck.
As appetizing as pig feed. And yet you'll have to swallow your portion whole. If not, the end of time will be swept into the void, and Rivellon with it.
How can the void beasts are here? What? How can the void beasts that are here harm the homestead?
They exist beyond the normal continuum of time. They are here, and they are sweeping through the winds of chaos at the end of ages, shredding what they find. Unless they are defeated, your home away from home shall sink into the maelstrom of oblivion, piece by piece. Do what you can, my friend. Do not falter. All depends on your prowess, and our homestead won't grow an inch until you've solved this dire matter.
What? We will need Tenebrium, so how about we go to the... We go to the mine first? Is there a mine here? I don't think so. I don't think that this is the right way. Not for now, at least. Mysterious stranger. I don't like mysterious strangers. No, what do you want?
By the looks of things, it seems we're heading towards Hunter's Edge. The town where I was stationed before I met you lot. Before we get there, you should know the whole yarn. What I saw there. Why I fled. Yes, comrade. I fled a coward bearing the insignia of a sauce hunter.
The last you mentioned, orcs had invaded your village. Are you ready to continue your tale?
I think so, comrade. Even though you might never look at me the same way, I hope I won't lose you as compatriots.
Oh, cut the dramatics and just tell. Go on.
We, the villagers and myself, were corralled in the town square. The orcish queen sauntered into the middle, proud of the chaos she'd created. She screamed if we knew why they had come. Slowly, she approached me and leaned close, her hot, foul breath like fire on my face. With one hand, she clasped my throat. With the other, she reached into my pocket and pulled out the gem I'd taken from the orcs I'd killed earlier that day.
Concerning those, I would say everything more than a bucket.
I was a thief, she said. I'd taken something dear to her, and I had earned punishment. I thought she'd destroy me right then and there, but she did something worse.
She was of the Bloodstone then?
That's right, comrade.
Of course.
And I was soon to find out why.
And why is that?
She brought forth one of her soldiers. A larger orc I'd never seen, and he was covered in black, gleaming armor. She placed the stone in his chest plate, and something happened. He transformed into something I'll never forget. She made me watch as she sent villager after villager before the great transformed beast. He crushed them all, one by one, each more gruesomely than the last. He seemed to revel in the work. I could do nothing, comrade. I couldn't save them. I couldn't help them. I could only watch.
But you escaped, didn't you? You went to find reinforcements, us, and we've come to take back the village.
Don't you see it's already over? Don't you see it's too late? These orcs weren't out for riches or land. They only came for blood. No. All that's left in Hunter's Edge is a debt to be paid, comrade. And I intend to collect it.
Aha. Well then. Thank goodness she's not dramatic. That would be, oh my goodness, that would be bad if she were to be dramatic. We couldn't have, no, that would be, oh boy. That would be bad. Bad. Yeah. Nobody's counting calories. Not when it comes to mousse au chocolat.
We meet again.
Nah.
I was hoping we might have the pleasure.
What are you... You're counting calories? Alright. I'm sorry. You, what are you doing here, of all places?
Didn't I already tell you? I like to keep things in check. Make sure everything's in its place. A more interesting question is what you are doing here, my strange friend. Did you find what you were seeking since last we met?
Yeah, but my journey is far from over. Seems there's more afoot in Rivellon than even I knew.
The mysterious stranger seems to smile. Or is it a grimace? You can't quite tell. He gazes at you without blinking for several long moments.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Bye. That seems to be some sort of entrance to the Immaculates, given from the banners here. And replace it with mousse au chocolat and vanilla pudding. I was going to say that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Lace it with fruits, ew. Why? IL shenanigans. Oh, we're heading in that direction again. Okay, then I'm out. Not going to participate in that one. No. Well, good luck. That's all I say. Where does that go? When is that? Doesn't have any use.
There's a portal on that segregated chamber.
Shouldn't be too much trouble to reach, should it?
Where even am I? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do here?
I've spotted something.
Oh god.
At least my flocks will come. Bleating will they destroy you. And may their fine fluff smother you to hell itself.
Nothing seems to be happening.
Just you wait. Armies of faithful flocks are waiting to attend my every whim. They'll make short work of you, intruder.
Tell me about yourself.
The sovereign of the ovine hordes need not answer your every query. Be gone with you, or I'll send you the way of my corpse into parts mysterious and vile.
Your corpse? You mean your body is somewhere else?
I sent that mouldering nuisance into the darkest wood of all, where such filth is welcome. If you be as fascinated by haunted trees and strange floating words as was my body, I suggest you make your way to the Phantom Forest too. Don't tell me you've got a penchant for stardust too. Reeking fools are all alike. All the better! The regiment of rams will be here any moment.
You are annoying. Just pointing that out there. You are an annoying bunch. Okay. That way. There's another portal, of course. That goes somewhere? Where are you going? Cryptic dungeon. Is there a way to go somewhere here? No. Okay. Well, good talk then. Okay. I want to get out of here. That is as nice. Blah, blah, blah. That is a nice smell. Yep. I agree. Day 640 and 54. All sources suggest that Heartseeker, that legendary and lethal bow, has long lain hidden in a small village to the north of Lukula Forest. So I have traveled many moons in that direction. By sundown, I should cross the gates of Silverglen. You did...
I needed that.
You did not make it to Silverglen. What do you have? Nothing. Okay. Okay.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
So, are you sure they put enough stuff in here? What do you think? Oh, we were here yesterday in the academy. Yes, I remember.
Jeffrey, pay attention.
Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, chopping him, popping him, dropping him. Hail, friend! Don't be shy. Sing along. Yeehaw! Oh, hearing him, killing him, sticking him.
What? That's quite the tune. Where did you learn it?
Iberheim, of course. Dunno how you managed to avoid conscription. Most every Thaddeus, Rich, and Gwen I know is there still. Allergic to the cold, are you?
No, where is Iberheim exactly?
That's a question for a more learned mind than mine. It ain't on any map you'll find, and that road there, well, there ain't any road.
What happened in Iberheim? What's happening in Iberheim?
A little of this, a little of that. A few
Could you be
dead
more
imps, a
vague?
royal prisoner or four, not to mention the conduit herself, presiding from on high. The frost may have taken my pinky toe, but I'd cut the other off myself if I'd get to relive it all.
How can I get to this apparently thrilling place?
Painted a rosy enough picture for you, have I? Dying to pull up your ski socks and dive right in? Well, I can tell you this much. Our regiment got through by way of the White Witch's own cabin, if you can believe that. The rift runner ought to be there still, and a rift's the only way in.
Well, thank goodness that we found that. Okay.
If you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think Shambling Oak would shake them all.
Stacy, I watched Edinburgh never goes on a murderous rampage. Beans, you've got to help me.
That maniac is after me.
By the seven, who was that?
Could be worse. My brother's a guard at King Boreas' palace.
Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad in Rivellon.
Well, August Attenborough, greatest geomancer on all of Endervale and beloved master, please forgive my idiotic blunder.
Not in my day.
I cast myself
There's a
at your
talking
feet.
wishing well
Maybe. Well, that went well.
Heard there's a talk.
Okay, you know what? I didn't want to fight.
What a load of bullocks.
Why can't I go in there though? Nope, nope. Wait, are we going to fight the whole village here now? They're a little bit high for us to fight all of them.
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
Yeah, that is a little bit too much. They are all level 15.
A few blows, they get those scrappy fists ablazing.
You've got to help
take it down
me.
in a matter of minutes.
That maniac is after me.
But they're slow as whalers. Oh,
By the seven! Who was that? She killed that man without so much as blinking.
Not in my
And she'd
day.
probably do worse to us
There's
if
a
we crossed
talking
her.
wishing well there, though.
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
hey, I know
Is there any way... Is this the whole village? These 3 houses?
Well, colour me a simpleton. Your singing voice is as sweet as honey wine.
Or have you already forgotten what happens to students who neglect the goddess's way?
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Please, sir.
I will
Let's
have
see.
none of that, you hear?
Shadows, hide your loyal servant.
Now, note that the goblin's blood runs red, nearly identical to a man's. The volume of the blood can cause quite a mess,
Okay,
as you
there
can
is
imagine.
something that I don't understand. Apparently, I am too stupid to understand. There are lockpicks. Yeah, there are lockpicks. He has the lockpicking skill. So he's not without the means, right? Yet every single door that says locked and I want him to open it, he doesn't. Simply doesn't. Anybody has an idea why? A useful idea? Okay, we're going to the mine here now, somehow. How do I go to the mine? Through here? Okay, so much for useful tips. So that's a no. Okay.
Out of the wilds you venture into the embrace of immaculates. Salutations!
Yeah, I should know better by now not to ask the gremlins any useful tips. Or about any useful tips. I should have known by now.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
I did mention useful. I did. You didn't listen. So, how do I get here? Do I go from this way? Maybe.
Troll toll. Pay the toll, human, or I'll squeeze you like a funny yellow fruit.
You do realize the bridge behind you is quite broken, do you not?
Broken? What rot? The bridge is perfectly fine. Sturdy as if it was built yesterday. Oh, but you're trying to be clever, aren't you? You want me to turn so you can run without paying. Your tricks won't work, human. Pay, or I'll grind you like pepper.
What's your name?
I am Grumble. And when I roar, the birds take flight. The airs head for the horizon. The goblins pray to their totems, and the earth itself thinks it's about to quake. So be forthcoming, human, or my roar will shatter your eardrums, and you will meet your death in crushing silence.
Why must we pay toll?
We troll, us toll, because our king commands it. All hail the king!
Let's discuss the Troll King.
You are unworthy to hear of the king.
Oh.
You must pay to walk his lands. But you must not make him the topic of idle conversation.
I think you would take any chance you can get to teach the uneducated about your great and mighty king. Okay, I'm just testing a theory here. Okay, so it does the same thing. You choose twice the same and it does too. Okay. Oh well. Well, Grumble. Sorry about that. Fire and water. No, that's not good.
Behold the power of mages!
I've always been a cut above the rest.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Lightning fast!
Okay, you're done. Almost. Foiled? Why? There we go.
My will is strong, my aim is true.
Okay. How about we get out of this oiled stuff first, and then we take care of you. Okay. Okay, a little bit closer. There we go. Sure, run away. Run away further. Sure.
This is the end! For you!
Well,
I feel better already.
now I still don't know how to get there, but maybe we can still go from this side. Well, I mean, what's wrong with starting to sing? Just wondering, what's wrong with that? Oh, hey. Hold on. Yo, ouch. Oh. Okay, I can do the same thing. Swoosh. Right? Just pointing that out there. Goes in both directions.
As good as a new penny.
A little bit of crushing. How about that? No, that didn't do much. Then let's freeze.
I've always been a cut above the rest.
Who's laughing now?
Boom!
Back on my feet again.
Sweet relief.
I feel better already.
Good. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
You can keep the bone.
The spirits told me they did. I'm sure of it, madam.
And which attack! Humans are attacking!
Jesus.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
So, what now? Sure, I'll wait.
Seven power my blows.
A stitch in time, hey, my friends?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Magical blows!
There we go. Hi, Takikoma.
Warm as dragon's breath!
Prepare for battle. Shield me! I am powerless to protect myself! Healer!
You have 2 rounds there. Stop being such a wuss. You have to use them, you idiot sandwich.
Back on my feet again.
Enhanced senses!
You are a healer.
Stitch in time, eh, my friends?
As good as a new penny.
A stitch in time, hey, my friends?
There you go. Okay, you're next. Told you.
Sweet relief.
Nimble as a fox! Back on my feet again.
No. Taking care of you.
Eternal silence awaits you!
Well then.
Baking like a cake.
Oh, stop being dramatic. Then there isn't even anything good there.
I could do with a cold drink.
Treasure!
Treasure! Well, we found orders. Being the least likely to disappoint me, your contingency has earned a crucial mission. Retrieve the bloodstones of Lucula Forest. Rumors suggest you focus your search on the hidden cave of a fool named Maradino before laying waste to the village of the heathen goblins to the north. Destroy their idol and seize the bloodstone within. When you have finished with these, turn your attention to Silverglen. Spare not a single filthy weakling in your search. Lloyd, the abbot of the Immaculate Chapel, would surely rather part with his bloodstone than his head. Relieve him of both. Remember, I prefer bloody stumps to empty hands. Gruntilda, the avatar of the All-Mother. Okay. I, Gruntilda, hereby declare these papers are carried by members of my tribe or humans who have sworn allegiance to me. You shall let them pass or suffer the full wrath of my ever-sizzling ire. Signed, Gruntilda. Praise the Omni. Okay. Not sure what that will get us, but... curious parchment. Yes, please.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Yeah, let's not stand there then. Maradino is watching you, and he hates the grimy fingerprints of strangers. Signed, Maradino the Benevolent. Go figure. Well, hopefully you don't get a headache. Huh.
Behold the power of mages!
Right there.
That's what I'm telling you.
Hold. Our enemies have laid a trap.
Oh.
Into the fray once more!
Hey. Well, I guess I don't go to the chest there.
A stitch in time, hey, my friends? I feel better already.
Huh? Where did the spell go? Damn it.
Into the fray once more! On the mend! As good as a new penny!
Someone seems to be enjoying the afternoon sun.
I'll bet we can slip by while his back is turned. Better to avoid a conflict now than have to face every goblin from here to the mine.
Maybe I want to. Oh yeah, the rest isn't invisible. Okay. And how about a little bit frozen while we're at it? Okay. Then I heal, thanks. You can't do anything, so... And again. Come on. Good. And now you can do the anti-poison treatment. Very good. Awesome. Now that worked. Tomato. Roll King entrance?
Show yourself.
Bleeding and poisoned? Come on. No! Well, why not?
Ready!
Seven, grace me with your power.
Okay.
This is the end for you!
Is it though?
I see something.
Ooh, ouch. Ooh, Balderoni was busy. Very busy indeed. Okay, so we need to go this way. Not to the Goblin Village just yet. Okay, you throw the... Almost. You throw the anti-poison.
I needed that.
Can't leave early? Ugh. Ugh! Even if you ask your boss like, pretty please? I'll come back tomorrow. Diseased? You're all kinds of nasty, are you? Goodness gracious, what is that?
Cloaked in dust!
Better than nothing.
Stitch of time, hey, my friends?
Okay then.
There!
Right. Wasn't... I may be wrong about this, but wasn't there a study that says, or that read that the effectiveness of people working from home is much higher than working in the office?
Back on my feet again.
No glory in this death.
You're succumbed. Nice.
Bless the seven. I am restored. This is the end. For you! Your courage burns to ash beneath this pure blaze.
Oh, just chilled. Okay. Where are you running? Well, you're still burning. Oh, good.
I feel better already.
That's good. Then you can make the fire go away.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
As good as a new penny.
Let's save. Oh, more gold. Yes, please. Ah, that's still the correct way. Okay, and then I have to go through that camp. Okay, fine. Do I have anything fun that I can throw there? Well, once I'm there, I can. Okay, how about this time I attack first. Surprise!
Seven, grace me with your power. Bitter gale.
Rose. And one more.
Weakening wound!
Nice. That's not good. I wanted to cast a fireball first. Dang it. Yes. Okay, you... Can I mark you somewhere? You are going to be the first. You and you, the blue ones. The blue ones need to go first! The other ones are just pawns. Hurtful, but pawns. And now I can't cast Fireball anymore because they are all here. I would have placed it right in there. Ugh. I know! Would have been fun too. No, that's stupid. Where are you exactly? Where are you standing? There. Stunned. I take it.
I feel better already.
Okay, what if I can't even place it over there? What is wrong with you here? That door is wide open. That doesn't make sense at all.
There!
Geraldo. Geraldo's going to die again. Geraldo's always the one going to die. Oh well.
I feel better already.
Okay, fine. Then you're dead. See if I care.
No glory in this death.
Into the fray once more.
Death is its own deliverance!
Well, that was your undoing then. Could you at least try to dodge? Seriously. What is wrong with you all? Just standing there. Oh yeah, I see the sword coming. Ow! Boy. that dude is so bad at dodging.
The time of your death is at hand.
glacial gusts.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends? Burning flames!
Useless. Absolutely useless.
Into the fray once more. The time of your death is at hand.
Okay, tell me, how can that be blocked? By what? That's what I thought.
Blitzbolt!
No, you better stay on your little island up there. Fine. Good luck in the meeting. And thanks for the lurk. Oh, you just died, did you? Of course you did.
I'm never out of my element.
Behold the power of mages!
Okay.
Treasure!
Treasure!
Back on my feet again! Sweet relief!
Okay. Then we do this. And this.
Relief.
Bless the seven I am restored. I needed that.
You did. Oh, that's good. And let's save again. Unsee target. Oh, that's... Well, you know what? There we go.
Stop!
You rolled a better initiative, even though I Fine. Fine. And there's one mystic staying behind, most likely.
A sharp weapon deals more damage.
That's true. I agree. Phoenix, so what's up? Why are we throwing R2D2? What did you do?
Back on my feet again. Help me stitch this wound.
Latency test. Okay, got it. Got it.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Yeah, run! Can't run! Spells not work when too far away. Bad. The problem took care of itself. Nice. Oh, good luck, Cindy. Good luck.
I needed that. I feel better already.
You do? Well, that's perfect. Now, why is there some electricity going on? I wonder. I wonder.
Shield me! I am powerless to protect myself!
And done.
Bite your serpent's tongue. I question nothing.
It seems they're gearing up for something explosive in the mine.
Source. We could ask Drexus if he ever came around the bridges.
I was about to click the button! That is so stupid. They were mid-conversation. And of course, Geraldo will be the one who is laying face first in the dirt.
On the mend. Submit to my chilly embrace.
I can see the white light.
Or you can just use your healing.
I know exactly where to pierce your flesh.
Or don't. That's fine.
As good as a new penny.
Time to shore up the defenses.
I'm fading. Fast.
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
You have 1, 2, 3. You had 4 heals on you, yet you still managed to almost die. How?
I needed that.
Feel the pain of my stave!
Back on my feet again.
Your grave opens to welcome you!
Seven, grace me with your power.
As good as a new penny. I feel better already!
Yeah, but your pennies are running out, my dear.
Bless the seven, I am restored!
Oh, I'm tripping!
Here. You can't even use that. Oh, that's sad. Almost at the entrance to the mine.
Dynamic force!
Oh yeah, stand there. That's good. No attack of opportunity. I didn't move. Hey! That didn't... There was no mentioning of it. Why is that too far? 15. The range is 14.5. It can't be too far. This game is trolling me.
Infernal embrace!
Or somebody needs to learn their metric system again.
Challenge me, will you, rat-belly?
Sure, I can do that.
The force of Maxos is within me.
And that oil bill, that did nothing. Okay.
Enhanced senses.
You are standing in the way. Sure,
Inferno
burn.
devours me.
It is blocked by what? Oh, then just walk here. Oh, Phoenixer. Oh boy. That hurt only a little bit.
Stand down before I put you down.
Back on my feet again.
Okay.
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
Saving?
Back on my feet again.
What are you pigs hiding in there? That's none of your business, snake face. Isn't it though? We haven't seen Drexus in days. Ah, he's just fine. I swear I'm conduit. Maybe he just got sick of hanging around with simpletons. Bite your tongue, pigskin, or I'll do you the honor myself. Oh, will ye now? And what if I don't protest? Shut your vial.
You're up, Metza. Sportsman, of course. No idea what you do. You poison. Of course you do.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Right there. What? I don't get it. What does it do when they run in circles? And he survived with one hit point. Alright, that worked. Well, I do take the poison for myself, just in case. Alrighty then.
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some things are just weird. Some things don't really make sense, but
Kingdom for a dry shirt.
But maybe that's just my understanding of it. Could you do the heal on her, please? Thank you.
Time, eh, my friends? On the man.
Do we have a Law Master 3? No. No, we don't. Okay. That is the mines.
We made it. I wonder what we'll find in here besides immaculates.
I don't know, but you know what?
And go find out.
Exactly, we are going to find out tomorrow. That's exactly when we are going to find that one out. Uh-huh. So, my dear Gremlinators, let me see if there's anybody on who we can go to. Or not. Let's see. Ah, alright. Okay. Hold on. Alright. My dear Gremlins, I'm going to be back tomorrow morning at 8 AM CET when we are continue our run with Fingrom, our undead warrior. We turned 30 this morning and got our mount, which is nice. He's going to get a set of new armor as well for tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I see you tomorrow at 8 AM CET. If not, then maybe in the evening or in the afternoon at 3 PM CET when we are going to continue this run. Up until then, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye!